Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy listening or watching this video, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my supporters, anyone who've watched my videos out on YouTube, my readings, all right. Thank you ever so much for your support, for leaving comments, clicked the like button, all right. Thank you ever so much. And I just want to um, tell you that I will be resuming, okay, my readings starting from Sunday, okay, and it'll be a healing energy reading for both the divine masculine and feminine. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch those readings. Is for anyone. All right, so I'll be um starting my readings once again, okay, starting from Sunday. So I'll be starting with the healing energy reading. All right. Now, today my topic is called Wake Up to the Spiritual Call. And the reason why I've been guided to do this as a divine feminine, a psychic, Muslim, spiritualist, okay, teacher, all right. I've been guided to do this because I think that it's very necessary, especially in the times that we are living in right now, okay, because we are living in judgment season at this present moment, and it's very important for us to um hear the call, all right, make those changes in our lives so we can be more in alignment, okay, to the Most High, all right. It's just very important, especially for a lot of the things that are going on in the world today. And yes, it's true, okay, if you are somehow religious or uh, somehow spiritual, okay, and that you do recognize, all right, some of the things that is going on. It's very much linked to what was predicted in the holy scriptures, okay, the Quran and hopefully the Torah as well, okay. But it's very important for us to take heed of the message and the call, all right, for us to be in alignment, all right, to the Most High. Now, and also, um, the wheat is being separated from the shaft, all right, at this present moment, all right. And one of the things that I just want to mention, because a lot of my viewers, okay, even yourself or anyone that's just listening to this um, video at this present moment, we need to be also aware of what they call karmic astrology. All right. Now, I know that you might say, oh, okay, what astrology has to do with it, but basically, um, astrology encourages self-knowledge and self-reflection, okay, and it gives us a more thorough understanding of who we are, okay, and why we do the things we do, all right. And also the astrology chart itself, okay, is known as the wheel of life, and it embodies the birth natal chart, the cycles of life. It also involves the cycles of the moon, the planetary transits and seasons, all right. And um the reason why I like to say karmic, okay, for this session is because what I've learned, okay, as I go along my spiritual soul journey, is that we all have to go through this karmic cycle, all right. It's all about death and rebirth. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical death, but it's all about um sort of leaving things that no longer serve our highest good or our highest purpose, all right, and then make way for new things to, or I should say, to become better versions of ourselves. All right. And if you do study astrology, okay, or if you have a birth natal chart, you will notice that there is something called the north node and the south node. The south node is all about things that we need to move away from, okay, in order to move towards the north um, node. All right, the north node is all about love. Okay, it's not only love for humanity, but it's also about love for ourselves. All right, it's all about, I should say, self-love, self-care, and self-worth. All right, and the reason why I think it's very important, all right, to say this is because the Jesus of 2000 years ago, when he came, all right, the Jews asked Jesus, what is the greatest commandments of all, or of all of the ones that was given to them? And Jesus says the greatest ones of all is love thy neighbor as you love yourself, and do other you would like others to do unto you. All right, that's the greatest commandments, and that's why I said everything has to be done um in the spirit, okay, and the essence of love. All right, because God, Allah, I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim. Allah created um us, I should say, okay, the universe, the entire universe, okay, through love. And this is the most important thing right now that we should be demonstrating. I know, obviously, that there are a lot of things that's going on, and some of the things that were predicted in the Bible and the Quran, all right, were meant to happen, okay, because we are living in judgment season, as I said, all right. Everyone is being judged at the moment, all right, but at the same time we need to still operate in love, all right, in the essence of love, I should say, all right, because and the reason why I also wanted to bring in um astrology is because at the moment, okay, from what I've learned and what is going on right now, all right, although these disasters are happening at the present moment, and you get a lot of things about a lot of the you hear about the rumors of war, and war is going on right now. You've also got civil war, you've got poverty, you've got sickness, and all these things are happening. But if you were to study karmic astrology, you'll find that it's actually a way, all right, that the Most High and the spiritual realm is actually are using these things, unfortunately, to clear um the earth, okay, from low vibrational energies. All right. At the moment, the earth itself is going through what they call a spiritual audit. All right. And it's basically the it's almost like if you have a house, okay, and you take some time out to clean your home, and it's the same for the earth, what's going on. That's why we are actually in judgment season now. Everything that doesn't serve our highest good or highest purpose, we need to leave behind and walk towards our north node, and even also to try and find our real purpose, okay, the because we are um spiritual beings having a human experience, all right. And um for those viewers who don't know or who haven't yet had a chance, all right, to watch my other videos, especially that reading I do on past life healing, as I go along my spiritual soul journey, I've learned that, that we all had past lives, all right, and some of the things and I should say, okay, that we all had past lives, all right, and then we incarnated, all right, on this planet, and a lot of the things, all right, some of the things that we are doing which is not good, all right, to ourselves and to others, a lot of these things could have been something that had happened in our past, all right, and it could be something that we that was passed down to us through either through ancestral lineage or through family DNA, all right, and it's very important for us to clear any past life energy so we can then move on and be a better version, okay, or transform into a better version of ourselves. All right, because that's why I said earlier about this thing to do with the wheel of life. We all have to go through a karmic cycle. It's all about death and rebirth. So it doesn't actually mean that we physically dying, but it's all about sort of getting rid and letting the old self of us, okay, die away, so we can become better versions of ourselves. All right, and yes, as I said that at the moment, all right, the earth is seen as a house, all right, and what is happening now is that a lot of the things that is happening, even to us, okay, what's happening in our lives, all right, especially or if we are engaging in low vibration energies or doing things that is detrimental to our health, to our bodies, as well as to other human beings as well, all right, to the planet itself. What is happening now, all right, the whole earth is having what they call a spiritual audit at the present moment, all right, and so it's very important, okay, that we now start to change ways in which we that is not in alignment with the Most High, all right, or else what will happen is that was unfortunately um the universe is going to find a way, all right, that to remove us from the planet. Because at the moment as well, okay, if you study astrology or you are a spiritualist or you have just started on your spiritual soul journey, okay, or if you're just curious or you just, I just want to just let you know, right, that it's very important for us to do this right now. Okay, it's very, very important. All right, and one of the things another things that I also want to mention, okay, is that one of the ways, okay, that we can do that if you are not on any sort of a spiritual soul journey, or if you're not religious or spiritual whatsoever, okay, there are things that you can do, okay, to so that to help you to be in alignment. I think one of the most important things, okay, is prayer, which is a very important ritual which you can do. Also to acknowledge the Most High, okay, because the Most High, the Creator, as I said, I call him Allah. He created the earth, He created the universe in love, and He wants us to operate in love, okay, not only to love just ourselves, but also for humanity as well, okay, and by doing so he will reveal to you. And I know a lot of people will say, okay, what does astrology have to do with spiritual? But everything is all combined, all right. It's very important because at the end of the day, um the creator, he created the universe, and there's nothing wrong in learning about the elements. There's nothing wrong about learning about the moon, the stars, the planets, the sun, the earth. There's nothing wrong in that because God created everything, and it's very important. And when if you do study these things or these elements, okay, or planets, you will then realize how much what the energies and how it can affect you, okay, and how so intertwined everything is all together, because they all work together in unity, all right. They all have a were all created for a purpose, all right. They were all created for a purpose. And some of this, okay, it's scriptures uh that you can refer to, all right, which can help you, is, for example, the book of Psalms is a very is the most powerful book in the Holy Bible, and was written by King David. I later on came to learn that uh, there are two verses, okay, that were written by Solomon. All right, and there were also some written by the so-called sibyls, who were goddesses, okay, that were once or I should have lived in parts of places like Libya. All right, but unfortunately, some of them were prosecuted or even killed because of their beliefs. Okay, the way they worshipped, as well as because a lot of them also practice forms of divination. But all that was a lot of these things were done. Okay, after um, uh, Constantine, okay, became emperor, and then later on, he had Conscientious the second. All right. So I mean, uh, if you want to for example, find a verse, all right, that could help you, all right, I would strongly suggest, or I would say Psalms 25, written by King David. And here again, if you read this verse, all right, which is in Psalms 25, it says, "The secret of the Lord is with them, all right, that fear him, and he will show them his covenant." All right, and verse 16, okay, from Psalms 25, it also goes on. It says, his eyes are ever towards the Lord, pluck his feet out of the net. All right, and there it goes on to say how King David, all right, because King David always, he was a free soul, and he always turned to the Most High for guidance, for help. Okay, and when it says here about the Lord plucking his feet out of the net, okay, it's talking about the matrix. It's talking about um the world, okay, the worldly desires, the behaviors of the world, okay, the spirit of the world, okay, and unfortunately, the spirit of the world at the moment is death, all right. And when it says that he's turned to the Lord to pluck him his feet out of the net, okay, if you just pitch the net, all right, is, as I said, is the world, okay, the world is a matrix, and if we turn to the Most High, okay, He is going to give us the guidance. And as I said that earlier on, when talking about astrology, here in Psalms 25, it goes on about the secret of the Lord is with them that fear Him, and He will show them His covenant. So there again, it's saying, all right, that all the things that He created, there's nothing wrong, all right, that of learning of these, or more about what God has created, because he wants us to know these things, all right. He doesn't want us to stay in um our comfort zone, okay, because the world is all about keeping us, okay, in a comfort zone, not exploring, not knowing more about ourselves, not knowing about what the creator, okay, has created. The at the moment, the spirit of the world is just to keep us confined, but we have to break away from sort of like old systems, beliefs, philosophies, ideologies, all right, and to open our mind, okay, to learn new things so that we can be transformed to be better versions of ourselves, and to move from the south node and walk into the north node. All right. Um, so yes, at the moment, okay, unfortunately, we all um, are sort of in this valley of decision. It's all about choosing, okay, what to do. So is either we try and live a life, okay, that is pleasant and in alignment, okay, with the universal laws, okay, and also pleasing to the Most High, or do we want to go opposite to that? And at the moment, as I said, that we are in judgment season, you know, this thing or this myth about say thinking that okay, we will do what we want, we die, and then we rest. No, you know, once we are gone, we are gone. That's why it's very important that we start being in alignment, okay, we do what is pleasing to the Most High, all right, to transform, being better, to be a better version of ourselves, all right, so we can spiritually grow, and create a heaven on this earth, because that's what the life journey should all should be about. It should be about us growing spiritually and to create a heaven on this earth until the Heavenly Father brings an end to this system of things, okay, that's bringing chaos, unhappiness, like poverty, and anything that is sort of like causing us pain, okay. So yeah, so it's these are just some things that I just wanted to talk about today, all right. And um as I said, is just very important because, and another thing again, I just want to mention that I don't know if you ever heard of Bob Marley, all right, and one of the uh uh songs, okay, he wrote, it was called Redemption Song, and it goes on to say, like to free, we should free ourselves from mental slavery because only we ourselves can free our minds. And again, there he talks about, like us moving away from like old belief systems, um sort of philosophies, white supremacy, teachings, okay, and ideologies. All right, because at the end of the day, when the word kingdom, if you break it down, okay, it's you've got two words here. You've got king, and the word dome is from the word dom, okay, and that means that when we free ourselves, we now become king. All right, of our dome, because we are the ones, all right, destiny is in our hands, all right, destiny, we can't find destiny anywhere else, all right, no one is going to give it to us. Destiny is in our hands, our fate is in our hands, and destiny is just the result of how we choose, okay, the choices that we make to live our life. So we have to be co-creators of our own destiny, all right. And for us to do that, we need to turn to the Most High in order to who will help us, okay, to be to give us that guidance, all right, to so that we can transform, become better versions of of our life, all right. And that so that we can create a heaven on this earth, because at the moment, as I said, we are in judgment season. We are being judged for what we're doing. The wheat is being separated from the chaff, all right. Everything that we do is being recorded in what they call in spiritual which is called the Akashic records, okay, because the Akashic records is basically the book of life, all right. And this is everything that we do at the present moment is being recorded. All right. So it's very, very important, as I said, all right, that we create a heaven on this earth, because when we pass away, all right, there is no coming back. All right. If you do, or if you've heard of the word resurrection, right? Resurrection in spiritual terms, it doesn't mean us dying and coming back. All right, it means coming back on this earth. It means resurrecting, okay, from us the dead spiritual state we are in our heads, all right. So it's all about like rising, okay, from the spiritual grave that we are in. If you are not on some form of spiritual life path, or if you're not religious, it's all about that. It's about raising yourself, okay, from being in a dead form, okay, and then sort of uh, going towards something that is better, something which is which would be better for your soul, better for you, better for your spirit, okay, in a whole. All right. So anyway, I hope you enjoy listening or watching this video today, and I hope you do heed the call. And thanks again to all my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned um, to watch or listen to my channels, or watch my readings out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. And if you did enjoy uh, watching or listening to this video. If you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.